What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I thought it would be cool if I showed my entire wardrobe. So yeah, this video is going to show every sweatshirt, jacket, shirt, pair of pants, pair of shoes, everything that I have. And then at the end of the video I'm going to answer some questions which y'all asked on my Instagram. To start off the video, I'm going to start off with shirts. By the way, I'm drinking a banana raspberry smoothie that I made myself. If you want the recipe, let me know. By the way, during this video, I'm not going to show everything on body because it would literally take me forever. For the first item, this is a USMC vintage sweater. I've seen these go up in price lately. There's no tag on this one, so it's not really worth anything, to be honest. I think you can find these for like 10 or 15 bucks on eBay, flea market, like 5-10 bucks at flea market. This is an Enfance Riches de Prime Lou Reed sweater. Unfortunately, this is not real, obviously. This sweater is like, I don't even know how much. I think it's like 10 grand or something, like the actual real one. Yeah, I think it's like $10,000, the real one. The material on this is super scratchy. I hope the real one doesn't feel like that because this is like actually hard to wear sometimes. But yeah. I love Lou Reed, and I really like the color and the design of this. So I found it on like AliExpress or some shit, which I know is pretty bad, but I really wanted this sweater ever since I first saw it. I don't know the season it came out, but super cool, and kind of glad I got it. I don't know, it was like 30 bucks. All right, moving on. This is a vintage, I'm just gonna run through this real fast. This is a vintage Toltecs flannel, or I mean, what am I saying? Thermal? Like waffle knit or whatever it's called. But these ones are super soft. If you're ever in the thrift and you find a Toltecs, or I mean, sorry, Arctex, A-R-C-T-E-X, Arctex. If you ever find an Arctex blank, it's gonna be insanely good quality. I'm pretty sure it's made in USA too. It's pretty good. Alright, this is a vintage sweater that I got from my girlfriend. She found it in New York City. It says, "Our colors don't run." It's got a big ass fucking flag on the front and a tank. So it's kind of sick. Very warm, and it is on a Fruit of the Loom heavy blank, actually. So that's a really good blank. But yeah, I fuck with this. Moving on, this is another fake ERD item. I don't know why I have so many of those. Actually, these are my only 2 fake items in my wardrobe, to be honest. Besides like one other thing, I think. But yeah, this is Fufu ERD shirt. I'm a bitch for the musical shirts. They do it so well. But the yeah, the retail on this is like insane too, like 2 grand or something for a shirt. I'm not paying that shit. So the back used to have a tag. It ripped off, and now it's got like 2 holes. It's Chopin, obviously. Or Chopin, I don't know how you say his name, but he's French, I believe, and he makes some great piano music. All right, next item. I found this shirt in LA in a thrift. It just says, "Fun fact, I don't care," and it's just black, and it had this like neck hole in it. Honestly, if there was no neck hole, I probably wouldn't have been fucking with it, but it's like, I don't know, it just gives off like kid who smells really bad in like high school who sits in the back of the class and wears oversized shirts, but kind of why I like it. Oh, this is another vintage thing. I got it in a trade. It says Maven University. It used to be a sweater. It was like, literally, I kid you not, the sleeves went to here. So I just cut them off. I'm like, bro, no one's ever in life gonna wear this ever again. So let me just breathe some life back into it. I cut the sleeves off, and it's a really perfect fit. These sleeves go up pretty high on your arm, so it's like this when you wear it. Kind of shows your arms pretty good, and yeah, I like it. It says "Opinion above knowledge" right here on the front. Pretty cool. Keeps me quite warm. I haven't had time to wear it, obviously. Anyways, moving on. You have probably seen this already in my other video that I talked about my wardrobe essentials or whatever. But this is a just vintage jersey, soccer jersey. It's black and white. It says Pegasus on the front. On the back it says number 10. I wore this on the very first date me and my girlfriend ever went on, and we're almost together for 2 years now, so pretty cool. I still wear it. I still do wear it quite a bit. I like it a lot. All right, this next one's pretty cool. Helmet Lang Cowboy. Obviously it's a reproduction Helmet Lang was doing like a Memorial Day sale or whatever. I got this for $35. 35 bucks for Helmet Lang. I know it's like the new helmet is very like sellouty almost. They make really shitty clothes, but I was like, bro, for 35 bucks, like, I don't know, it's not bad. It's made in Portugal, so you can imagine it's probably not ethically the greatest pickup ever. It's not like it's, you know, made in US or... I can only imagine how this was made, but anyways, 35 bucks for the iconic reverse cowboy little print on the front. In the camera, it looks normal, at least for me right now. I'm sure after recording it'll look reverse for you guys too, but it reads like backwards. So when you look in a mirror, it's like, you know, it's supposed to be right side or whatever, but this is the inside. Alright, this is a Ringer t-shirt I found on Grailed when I first started getting into clothes. I thought that like vintage everything was cool. And I guess I got lucky because like I was not jagging this for a while, and then I finally like started wearing it again. And it is pretty cool. I will say it's cool. At the time I bought it, I had no idea what I was doing in life with my whatever I was wearing or what I was doing, but it worked out. So I still wear this to this day. It's got an interesting little vertical seam in the middle of it. I don't know if you can see. I guess it's just to make it like skinnier, but it's just a Ringer. It says 12 on it. This shirt is from Wait I'm Goated. I got it from my girlfriend. I love the font on the front. I don't wear it as much now, but it's still a nice shirt. I don't know, it's just simple. I think it's funny. Wait, I'm goated. Alright, this is a pickup I got near Fresno when I used to live there. I found it in a vintage mall. Yes, they had an entire fucking huge building full of vintage. It's pretty cool, but the prices are kind of absurd sometimes. But anyways, on the front, it says Nutri-System weight loss centers. By the way, it's a sweater. I'm sure I mentioned that, but... And then on the back, it says ask me where I lost it. When I saw this sweater, that was the first thing I saw. I didn't see like the front, so I just thought like, damn, you know, like that's kind of philosophical. Like, where did I lose it? You know, where did it all go wrong? Like, I knew this was on the front, but I was just like, I'll just wear it backwards or something, because I don't know. I just really like this like white, pink on white kind of ask me where I lost it. It's just, it reminds me of like Vetmont. Why'd I say like that? Vetmont or something. Vetmont. This is another gift from my girlfriend. It is a paper thin 1978 Youth Workers Conference t-shirt. It fits me like a medium, but it is quite long. It's perfect to tuck in. It looks really good tucked in. I love this shirt because it's paper thin. It's like literally such a thin, breathable shirt. On the back it says, I am a youth worker. And then on the front, just a simple like youth worker conference. I don't know what this is a design of. It's like a maze, but there's like people's heads in the middle. And then it says June 78, Washington, D.C. So, I don't know, kind of cool. And then this is one of the first vintage tees I ever picked up from a flea market. The first time I ever went to a flea market, I grabbed this shirt. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of it. It's just a paper thin black, you know, breathable shirt. It's so paper thin that it like low-key gets stuck to my skin when I wear it. It's inside out right now. The inside says Georgia Police Academy, and it's this like yellow, cracked yellow like screen print. But I'm not really fucking with like promoting the police. I used to like cops, and then I got a speeding ticket, and now I don't like them anymore. But yeah, this is like the front of it. Very like hard to make out what's exactly on there. There is a hole on the back. But yeah, super breathable shirt. I like it a lot. I wear it to work sometimes. But yeah, this is another gift from my girlfriend. She's gonna be so hyped. I'm showing all of the things she's ever got me. But the doors, I love the doors. Recently I actually cut the bottom of this and I hemmed it, so I did like a little stitch to make it like legit. It's not like I just cut it, you know, so it fits me like a lot better now. Quite boxy. And yeah, Jim Morrison, the rest of the boys there on the front. Pretty hard. Alright, this was in my other video, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but just a Mervin's polo style shirt. It's single stitch. Got it at the thrift for like 98 cents or something, but really good. I like the one pocket on here. But yeah, really great shirt. This is a relatively new pickup. It's a Lamb of God shirt. It has this little string hanging off. The bottom was cut. But yeah, little Lamb of God. Pretty cool. It's got like a super cracked screen print on the front, and it's kind of raised. I think maybe one time it was. Nah, it wasn't puff print, but it's like pretty. You know, my favorite shirt, to be honest. I wear it all the time. And then this is, I've had this shirt for forever. It's just, it says, "Is Darth Vader gonna have to choke a bitch?" on it. And the reason why I got it is because I feel like it blends my love for like avant-garde, kind of like black and like toned, like muted colors, like that type of clothing with like things I really like. Like I love Star Wars so much. I'm a very big fan of Star Wars. I've seen every show, all the fucking everything. So this is just cool. Darth Vader's the GOAT. Shout out Anakin. Cool as fuck. And he's like shrugging. He's like this. And it's just awesome. Staatsballett Drifter long sleeve in the black color in a size medium. It fits me perfectly. It's a nice breathable. I think it's fully 100% cotton. I'm not too sure though, but it's very very soft, very breathable, and the sleeves are flared, as you can see. So it's like when you wear it, they like stack kind of towards the end, like the sleeve will stack. And I think it looks sick. It's a perfect undershirt for whatever you're trying to wear. It goes great with like every type of pant, anything you want to wear, that it's gonna go great. This is a shirt that I picked up in Fresno at a place called Bad Kids Club. It's like inside of a little mall. There's a dude who has like a vintage shop in there, but it just says the People's Republic of Portland. It reminds me of those vintage like military shirts, the green ones with the red star on the front. It's got the same kind of like colors going on, but it's like just a smaller star and like some text. I just thought it was like, shit's hard, no? Like from far away, it's like, I don't know, it's a cool design. I never really seen anything else like that besides what I mentioned, but that kind of does its own little thing with it. Alright, moving on. This is a fucking destroyed vintage shirt. Couldn't tell you what year, couldn't tell you anything about it. I got it from Owen Hyatt. My girlfriend, again, a gift from my girlfriend. She got it through Owen Hyatt, and then she gave it to me. But yeah, that's the back of it. It's like literally, I have to be very careful when I wear this. Blowout there, blowout there. You can imagine it's perfect for California because it's like you're basically not wearing anything and it's 1,000 degrees outside. All right, we're getting to the end of the t-shirts, but this is a Aqua Teen Hunger Force t-shirt. This was my girlfriend's shirt, but I stole it from her, I think, or she gave it to me. I don't know what happened, but I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That shit's goated. I miss seeing this on TV when I was younger. I don't know if they still make episodes of this show. I don't think they do. But if you haven't seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force, you should watch a few episodes and see what you think. This shirt has an interesting story. It's a single stitch Jesus Saves shirt. It's just black, has a hand going like this on it, and it says Jesus Saves on the side. Fits me insanely perfect. This is how I want all my shirts to fit me. Slightly long, but medium and perfect, like sleeve length stops right there. Is that we were in New York City, me and my girlfriend, looking for a like flea market, but when we had got to, like when we were on the way there, we saw this kid walking rack of clothes, and I was like, yo, do you sell clothes? And he was like, yes. And I was like, well, are you doing it right now? He's like, no, I'm on the way to like go do it. Like, I don't even know where we were. We were like a while away from where we were trying to get to, but I was like, yo, can I just like look through real quick and then like I might buy some. And then I found this and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. So here you go. This is a single stitch paper thin. I'm not Lebanese. I've never been to Lebanon. I just like the flag. I think it's hard. Shout out to all the Lebanese people. If you're Lebanese, leave a comment. But I accidentally put a hole in it the other day when I was trying to, I went like this to like take it off, and there was a small little tiny hole there. My finger went into it and I fucking ripped it. Okay, we're on the last shirt. I picked this up today actually from the thrift store. I went to the thrift. It just says Spirit of the Dance on it. If you can see, it looks very boxy. I haven't even tried it on yet. because I haven't washed it. But look at this tag. It's like rainbow, and it says authentic, and it's a size L. However, this doesn't really look like a size L. Like, if I hold it up to me, it's like not that big, but we'll see. It's like kind of sparkly. Has like a sparkle to the screen print. Call me crazy, I don't know why. This reminds me of like Raf Simons, like the people on the front. Alright, now that I have shown every little shirt that I have, everything's gonna go a lot faster because I have a million fucking shirts, but not as many pants or whatever else. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the pants next. And so yeah, let me just show all the pants that I have. I don't really have many pants these days. I've sold pretty much all of them. I'm waiting on a bunch of them to come in the mail. So first off, Angelanos. It's like an Instagram brand. I don't know shit about Angelanos or the guy who owns the brand. I just saw these and I was already looking for the Rick Owens like trousers that are like in this material. This is poplin, which is like, for example, poplin's like one of those like button down shirts, like long sleeve. That's what poplin's made out of. But you can imagine in a pant, it's kind of weird because it's like very it's not as heavy as denim, but it's like lighter than most fabrics. So yeah, Angelanos wide leg trousers, I think. I went ahead and took out his like drawstring and put in my own, which took a little bit of work because it's like all connected in there. So I had to like cut a hole. It was a bitch. It took me like 2 hours to do it, but it was worth it. It looks way better this way. His like waistband thing that he has in there, no hate, but that shit was trash. Alright, next thing. Somar G74. I used to get a ton of wear out of these. Like, these are supposed to be kind of similar to the Raf Simons May the Circle Be Unbroken Spring Summer 05 trousers, but you can tell I was wearing the shit out of these, bro. The like hardware is losing the black on it. Heel bite on these is like doing its thing. I used to wear these a lot. The only thing that I really dislike about these, and I'm gonna be real, sorry Owen if you're watching this. The one thing, I know it's part of the design, right? But these pockets are ass, bro. Pockets right here are so tough. I can't like, I'm going like this to get things out of my pockets, and I don't like that. And this thing, if you're sitting in a car and you're trying to get something out of your pocket, it like fucking cuts your hand because there's a zipper. Somar G74. Overall, some good pants though. This is another new pickup. This is a Project Recall denim. Very wide leg, flared type of denim. Very wide leg. I think it's like a 14-inch leg opening or something, but this back pocket is kind of reminiscent of like military trousers or whatever. But yeah, if you guys want to find out where you can get these, I think you just drop some more, so you can go on Instagram and type in Project Recall and it'll probably come up because I follow them. If you follow me, it'll make it a lot easier to find it. Alrighty, this is my grail of all time. I've worn so many pants. These are the best pants I've ever owned in my life. These are the Naked and Famous Groovy Guy denim. Why is there hair on it? As you can see, the fades on these are nuts, bro. I've worn these every single day to work. Every single day. Every single day. I'm not talking I wear other pants, No. I wake up and I put these pants on, bro. Obviously, if they get dirty, I wash them. All these fades happened with rinsed denim. So that should give you an idea. They were not raw. Well, they were raw, but then I washed them before I even got good wear into it. So if they were raw, I had the black ones, but I sold them. This left-hand twill, though, I just can't get enough, bruh. It is so good. All these fades. Everything on there is done by me. A lot of heel bite. Yeah, honestly, I can't recommend their clothes enough. They're, like, honestly, in my top 3 favorite brands to shop from. All right, moving on to coats and jackets. This is an attachment hard cotton parka. Feels like canvas though. Huge jacket with a big oversized hood. But I got it for a really good deal. So when I go to New York City in around 2 weeks, I'm gonna wear this a lot. I'm doing a photo shoot in this jacket too, so you guys will definitely see it in the future. And I'm gonna come out with a New York City vlog too, just to like show everything that I get up to out there. All right, this is an Arc'teryx Zeta SL jacket, I think. I think that's what it's called, Zeta SL, Zeta something. Not much to say about Arc'teryx, you already know. This jacket, like the hood has like the little brim on it. Alrighty, this is a 1970s, I think it's 70s, Scott flight jacket, which I got from my dad. Made in USA. He got it from his dad, who was a pilot. My dad's also a pilot. They were both pilots, but when he finished his flying school, he got this as a gift from his dad, basically, for the fur. This keeps you not only warm in the winter, this shit keeps you hot, bro. Like, I have had to take this off. I wore this last year in the winter. It was hot as shit. I'm gonna wear this a lot in the future. I don't want to take it to New York because I don't want something to happen to it, because it does mean a lot to me, but yeah. All right, this is a jacket I picked up from the thrift. I got this for like 50 cents. I'm not even joking. It's a sportscaster, vintage sportscaster jacket. Extremely faded. Look at this. Look at that fade, bruh. Shit's crazy. But it zips all the way up. This part can like button together too, but I think it looks cool when it's kind of just like, it's zipped, but not buttoned. Do you feel me? I don't think I would have bought this if it wasn't faded. If it wasn't like destroyed from the sunlight. I think it just gives it a really unique color. All right, this is another military jacket that I have. This is a USN jacket. You can see the little USN thing right there, US Navy. But it's honestly, I wanted to get this tailored to fit me like boxy, but now as my prefrontal cortex is fully developed, I realize that like the oversizedness of this is just hard. Like, look at the strings that hang down, the little things on it, all the buttons. Really good quality zipper too. Shit's goated. This is not vintage, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is a reproduction. But the inside has this fur everywhere. All right, this one's weird. This is a denim jacket. Denim. I got this from Nordstrom Rack for like 15 or 20 bucks on sale, something like that. I think it was like 14 or 15 bucks. But it's from a Chinese brand, I think, called Supplies. Just the name alone kind of, it's giving like, probably not an American brand, but it's missing pockets right here. It kind of looks like the Levi's, don't flame me if I'm wrong, but like a type 2, I think, is the one that has this like, the thing that goes down like that. It's just missing the pocket. California, you only get a few months to wear jackets and things, so pretty cool. The only thing I don't really like is like this collar up here is so tiny. It's like bigger, more hefty collar, so it looks more like a Levi's jacket. All right, this is a daily, bro. This jacket, this hoodie has so many wears. This is a Muji hoodie that I got that has been through hell and back. First off, this hoodie started to get so sun faded that I dyed it twice. I dyed it black twice, and then I washed it a few times, so it's got this like really interesting sun faded but like black color throughout. Oh yeah, this entire pocket, like the pocket down here, this right here, the entire top part ripped off. So I re-sewed it on, but it's like this part, I left the end of it coming off because I thought it looked cool. And it started to have like a big hole here, so I patched that. And there was another hole on this side from where it had ripped before, so I patched that too. The sleeve is like disconnected from the cuff on this side, like completely. Same on this side. It's getting there. I wear this shit to work. I've worn this probably 400 times. I've had it for years, and I just like, it was really cheap. It was like 60 bucks, I think, which like, you could tell why it's 60 bucks because there's literally like plastic, like stretchy things coming out of the hoodie. So obviously it's not 100% cotton. There's like polyester and shit in it, but you guys want to look for the brand, the tag says Mooji, Mooji. So Muji Muji. I think their Instagram is like Muji Muji US. I don't recommend buying this, by the way. You could probably find a better hoodie online somewhere else, but these ones are like kind of shitty quality. All right, on to the next. This is a flea market pickup, which I got a few weeks ago. Is a Polo Ralph Lauren hoodie, but it's like this pocket reminded me of those like 50s after hoods. It is fucking thrashed as shit. There's just like repairs everywhere on this. There's paint on the front. This whole sleeve was coming apart, so I like did a little line of sewing right there to try and extend the lifespan of that sleeve. Also did it here too. And then another cool thing I did was I embroidered my initials in the bottom, so that says MG. So it's kind of cool, just personalized it a little bit, but yeah, I like this. It fits me good. It fits me like slim but long, if that makes sense. It'll go good with like skinny boots, skinny pants, like flared pants or something like that. Alrighty, this was in my last pickups video, so you guys have probably already seen this if you're a long time viewer, but if you're new, this is a 1950s USA Medical Division jacket. These jackets are expensive as shit. I think they're like $150. I got this at a record store for $30. Fits me perfect. It's got really good pockets in the front, really simple design. You know, I think you've seen this in like Carhartt jackets, kind of, they look similar, but something about this fabric is just very prone to fading. I don't know why. I've only worn it a little and I can already see some like fades in the arm area. So yeah, I hope I get a lot more good wear out of this, but yeah, one of my favorite jackets for sure. I just wore this in my last video too. Alright, so this wraps up every clothing item I have. Now I'm going to show you all the shoes and boots that I have. Let's just start off with a random one. These are Rick Owens. They're the hex lace like Ramones. So I took the laces off. I still have the laces. Like I can put them back whenever I want, but I just took them out. It's got a zipper on the side. I just thought like they looked cool, kind of without the zipper. It kind of reminds me of like the Margiela Futures, kind of the way this like tongue is right here. I've been wearing them recently. I haven't worn them nearly as much as my other shoes, just because I feel like Rick is kind of played out at the moment, and I don't want to like overdo it. It's just whenever I want to feel something, I wear it. You know, bring me back to a simpler time. Guidi 788Z. There is not a single pair of boots in the entire world that is better than these boots. In terms of just, you know, I'm not talking about, oh, I work in my boots, I'm a farmer. I'm talking about just looks and durability and materials. Beautiful. Just look at the creasing that is on the shaft of the boot. Good Vibram fish scale on the bottom too, which I put that on myself, which is crazy. I did that one myself. I had the ones, I did it myself on these, but it came off. But this one has stayed. Like the heels have stayed, but I went to a cobbler to get these. But yeah, it's a back zip. As you can see, please focus. Guidi 788Z. Possibly the best boot ever created, ever. I don't know who designed this shit. It may look a little weird like this, but I promise you, with big pants going over it, bro, ain't nothing like it. The most comfortable leather boots I've ever had. Because it's like, it literally forms to you. These are a pair of Converse, they did like a Vibram collab. So it's got a Vibram sole on the bottom. I don't know if you can see, but it's like purple and light, like black and gray stars, and then on the side it's like stripes. It reminds me of like emo, like early 2000s emos, like scene core shit. All right, and then these are the Saint Laurent Wyatt boots. I'm pretty sure these are Eddie era, so I don't know. I don't know a lot about Saint Laurent, to be honest. I really love I'm not gonna pretend that I don't know about like Eddie Slimane and Dior Homme and all that shit, but just in terms of these boots, I don't know too much. I've sent a picture of these in a Discord, and a few people were saying that they're Eddie era, so that's cool. But I mainly got these because I really like the look of like Eddie Slimane. Like if you look at like the latest Celine menswear, very kind of reminiscent of this like style, very slim boots. You know, slim boots, very slim, tall. I think that shit looks cool. So yeah. All right, and then the last thing is another pair of Converse, just black and white. I wear these every day, every single day of my life. I wear them to work. They've gotten scuffed up a bunch. The back is like low key giving out, but yeah, they're fire. That is gonna do it for everything that I have in my rotation. It took me forever to show everything, but I'm gonna head over to my computer and I'm gonna answer some questions from the Q&A. So yeah, I will see you guys over there. All right, we're at my computer. I'm gonna start answering questions from Instagram. If you guys want to follow my Instagram, it's the same exact thing as my YouTube name. Who can deny? What pieces would you buy if you had to start your wardrobe from scratch? I think if I had to restart everything, yeah, if I had to restart from scratch, I'm definitely buying some Naked and Famous denim. It's just high quality. I don't know, it's high quality and it's not too crazy expensive and it's gonna last forever. I would basically just pretty much focus on clothes that are going to maintain their value and clothes that will either maintain their value or that will last me forever. I don't buy clothes that are gonna go to the garbage can because they are terrible quality or whatever. Next question, what are your thoughts on ERD? ERD's fucking fire. I noticed, this is actually funny. I noticed that a year ago everyone was hating on it. Everybody has switched up, bro. Now everyone's, oh, ERD is so cool. It was fat. It was so genius, this runway. The new 2024 runway they just did was actually really, really good. I didn't watch the entire thing. I only saw like half of it, but I certainly think that it is in its own little genre, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to sound annoying or sound like I'm diving too far into it, but it's very unlike anything else happening in fashion right now, in my opinion. I think it's really cool. I think the performances they do for their runways are always super entertaining. And yeah, I love the brand. I just wish that things were a little more affordable, but that's kind of the point of it. What breed is your dog? He is so far. He is a Great Dane. We've had 2 Great Danes, so he's our second Great Dane. Our first one passed away like 4 years ago. Damn, bro. Like 3 or 4 years ago. Rest in peace to Eddie. But yeah. What would my main character fit be? I'm gonna be real. It'd probably just be black shirt, black pants, black boots. When I was going to my college classes like 2 years ago, there was a kid there who told me that I always dress like a cartoon character because I would wear black pants, black shirt, black boots every day. Favorite fit to repeat? This goes with the last thing that I was just saying, but probably like black shirt, black pants, black boots. Ever since I saw that picture of the old Unsound Rags like staff, like all of them together, all wearing the exact same thing back, I think it was like 2021 or 2022 when everyone was wearing Guidi and Levi's 501s and like that type of shit. I loved that shit, and I just still to this day have a piece of that in my heart. So if I had to dress and repeat some shit, it's gonna be like that. I'll try and find the picture to put it up on the screen. How do you think you'll dress in 10 years? That's a great question. In 10 years, I'll be 32 years old. I don't really know how 32-year-olds dress. I think I would really still be into the same stuff, to be honest, because a lot of the stuff that I like is pretty timeless. Just probably just less graphic tees. I feel like once you reach a certain age, it's like, all right, bro, pack it up. Like, you know, like once you get to like your 30s, it's like, all right, like start having kids, you know. Favorite piece? Guidi 780 AZ, easily the best, most favorite thing that I've ever bought, probably ever will have. I'll never reach a point in my life where I'm as happy as I was when I got my Guidi. Things you check and avoid when shopping. If some shit is like extremely expensive, for what it is. Like, if something's like $300 and there's no like identifying reason why it's that, they just say like, oh, it's $300 because, I'll probably avoid that. Honestly, I'll only buy something 90% of the time if it's gonna have some sort of like record of keeping its value. I think like fashion already, like consumerism is pretty shitty for your bank account, and if you can try and mitigate that at all, then it's like, it's better for you. How do you build a uniform? You try and buy basics. I think the term elevated basics is thrown around a lot on TikTok and on these websites, and it kind of is like a buzzword for people. Like, they think of the Fear of God Essentials thing as like a upgrade or elevated basic, when in reality, like, it's probably okay quality, but you're overpaying so much for, you know, you could look somewhere else and get the same thing and look more professional just in general. I feel like in my life, I'd rather be perceived as someone who is put together and good looking than someone who is like has money. I think it's just a big difference between like, I bought clothes because it has a brand, or I bought clothes because it's made well in a place that has good laws for making clothes. Like, if anything's made in the US, you can be like 90% sure that shit was made ethically. I don't know. I would say just focus on buying like shirt, coat, jacket, shoes. That's 4 things. That's 4 things. Once you start to do a little research, it's hard to not do a lot of research, if that makes sense. Like, you'll gradually start to learn more about things that you enjoy, and it just becomes a lot easier to, you feel me, find clothes that are actually good quality or things that will work well with what you already have. What's a piece you almost sold but you couldn't? Probably my Guidi 788s. I think everyone gets to a point where it's like when I was living out on my own, it was really hard to keep up with bills and shit. So you kind of just want that like security, and you kind of just want to give up on like caring about clothes and shit. So I was just like, I'm gonna sell these and save the money. But luckily I didn't. And yeah, I had a pair of white Guidi PL2s before. I love those boots, and I sold them. I don't even know why, bro. I think it was in preparation for moving, or no, I think I was gonna go on a trip somewhere, but I needed money, so I just sold them when I got back from the trip. Only sell it when you're ready to do so, or when you're gonna make a good profit off your shit. There's no reason to rush it. What are some subtleties you enjoy in clothing right now? Things that I enjoy in clothing, I hate to keep like glazing Naked and Famous, but they do a cool patch on the back of their pants. It's like calf leather on the like back, and it's embossed with their logo, and I always, whenever I like am looking at it, I'm like, damn, that looks so cool. Really, just anything that uses leather I think is cool. I have done leather working myself, so it's like kind of just like a thing that I appreciate, to be like, I know the difficulty when working with leather. I know what it like, how kind of difficult it can be. So to see it in clothes sometimes is like really, really cool. But yeah, I guess just like, I like when clothes look good, but it's like bonus points for me if they're actually functional. Like, it bothers me so much when I buy something expensive and the zipper's fucked up, or like something's messed up on it, because it's like, I already spent so much money just to like have this look, but it doesn't actually function the way I want it to. It's like really annoying. So I guess just like functionality, but also just like leather is another thing that I think is like super sick in clothes just in general. That's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for asking questions. I will have another video essay up soon. I'm gonna keep pumping those out because I really do enjoy making them. But feel free to subscribe. Check out my other videos. My other videos are very different from this one. I talk about clothes that I have in this video, but in my other videos I talk about like just the history of fashion, and I do like video essays and stuff. They take me a really long time to make, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to New York in like 2 weeks, so if I don't drop a video essay before then, it'll come out sometime in November. So if I take a break, I'm not gone. I promise I'm not gone. I'm just on a trip. But I'm going to vlog the whole thing too. I got my camera. Anyways, I hope you guys have a really good night. Thank you so much. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see y'all later.